93.7 Money FM it is, and of course, it is right here where we give you nothing but all the best, especially where the business world is concerned. And of course, it is branding at Money with Yamfumu right on 93.7. A time when we get to be joined in by Danny. And of course, he is right on branding at Money week in, week out, right on 93.7. Good afternoon to you, Danny, and welcome to Branding at Money.
Good afternoon, Moses. I'm good, and
Yeah,
I'm happy to be here again.
okay. Great. Actually, branding at money still continues. Branding at money with Yamfumu. It is what it is. So, what do we have today? I know you're fully loaded, obviously.
Well, at least I prepared a few. We'll see where we reach. So today we can
Okay,
talk about brand
interesting.
partnership. We can talk about brand partnership
Hmm.
today. Yeah, so that people know who to partner with and what type of brands they have to partner with.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. So if you're just joining in, it is branding at Money with Young Fomo right on 93.7 Money FM. And I'm Moses Mpundu. And of course, I'm joined by Danny. He is, of course, a brands expert right on 93.7. And of course, we are always right here to give you all the conversations that still relate on to branding and, of course, how you can be involved, especially around your business. So today, brand partnerships is more relatable, especially for around your business as well, and how you're going to do it for your products and services. Everything that still comes in around branding at money. So now, in its interests, what is brand partnerships? What is it? Someone out there would want to learn about that, Danny.
Okay, you know, a partnership in its own. When you talk about partnership, you know that there's something which has to be similar between two parties, right?
Yeah.
So brand partnership is where two brands or more collaborate for a common goal that both should believe in. It should also, be in line with their brand values, and corporate values. Everything have to be in line between both brands. So brand partnership is where brands or companies collaborate for a common goal to achieve something uh, in line with what both parties believe in.
Okay. In its interest, obviously, if I say I have a business and of course I partner with another business, how does that help, obviously, to sell out the name or just sell out the brand itself? How does it help out there, Danny?
Well, I'll give an example between a brand or a beverage brand and a fast
Yeah.
restaurant, right?
Hmm.
So those two, when they partner up, meaning whatever you're going to order in that fast restaurant,
Hmm.
that beverage brand has to appear. You see,
Yeah.
so it's like you're partnering with them for a common goal, and you know what you'll be sharing and everything. For example, I go into a fast restaurant. Maybe I need fries, for example. Then the first option, which is going to be there, is their partners, right? For
Yeah.
example, they partnered with Coke or any other beverage out there. So that's how partnerships work. So it's for a common goal, just trying to help each other achieve, whatever we want to achieve. Maybe we have been having low sales. We have been having low sales at Yamfumu. I need to partner up with maybe a radio station like Money FM just to
Yeah.
boost. You give us airtime, then you're going to boost visibility for Yamfumu, right?
Yeah.
Partnerships work like that.
Okay, interesting. But when you talk about that, obviously, how should this partnership come about? Should it be a 50 50-50 kind of a situation. Is it a win-win situation by the end of the day? Does it bring in the thought of around win-win situation by the end of the day? And how long can a partnership be if someone out there wanted to obviously go into a partnership?
So it has to be a win-win. It has to be a
Yeah.
win-win. It has to
Mhm.
be equal. Remember, at first I said brand partnership. We're talking about people who have common values or common goals that they want to achieve. Then they partner up, right?
Yeah.
So it has to be a 50-50. So that's where how to choose a brand partner comes in. So when choosing a brand partner, you look at all these things. Which industry are they in? How are we going to benefit, and how are they going to benefit from us in our industry? You see, so it has to be a 50-50. Common values, everything has to be in line. Imagine we partner up, then uh, the time we have to have our segment on your radio, then you'll be like, oh
Mhm.
no, right now there's another show, so you can't. That's not fair, you see. So everything has to be fair when you're doing brand partnership. When we say, okay, the example I gave earlier on of a fast food restaurant and a beverage company, you know, then imagine a customer goes there to a fast restaurant, then they put another brand there instead of your brand, and then you discussed all these things. They put another brand there, then the other brand is selling more than yours. There's nothing you're
Yeah.
doing. It's better off
Mhm.
you just do your own strategy for marketing and everything. So brand partnership has to be 50-50 thing. Everyone has to win because you have a lead, we have common goals.
Interesting. So if you're just joining in right on 93.7 Money FM, it is Branding in at Money with Yamfumu, and I'm in conversation with Danny Muyansalu right on Branding at Money with Yamfumu. Now, the interest is around you getting to be involved and getting, obviously, to go into partnerships with in terms of brands themselves and have what it takes or sell out there in terms of a 50-50 kind of situation as well. I didn't get you obviously telling us how long can a partnership be. Maybe there is interest. How long should the partnership be? Should it be in months? Should it be in years? How long should it take? How long should it just be, especially where the brand's partnership is concerned?
Okay, it just depends with how you agree and the the things attached to it. So it can be 6 months, it can be a year, it can be 2 years, as long as you know what you want to achieve. Remember, when you're partnering, you have a goal. So that goal is already in your strategy to say, okay, for us to gain this much visibility, or for us to make this much of sales, at least a year will do. You find a partner who's going to agree to that. When they agree, you tell them, okay, we're going to do this for a year, and you'll be supplying this, or you'll be supplying this. It will go up to a year. Maybe if you have to share revenue, you know you say, okay, so maybe we'll be reviewing this partnership every 3 months, and we'll be maybe getting profits after this much period. Whatever you make, you show us. Whatever you do, you have to be telling us. But just need to have where you have to be reviewing the partnership, because you know you might make a strategy, right? Then uh,
Yeah.
what happens is you think it's not working well according to what you expected, right? You need to review that. So at least you say, okay, a few months we have to review, another 3 months, up to the year, up to 12 months, right? So that at least you're going to have the power to adjust things and try out whatever is going to work, because not
Okay.
every strategy
Interesting.
works. Not every strategy works. So sometimes you need to be switching, right? Okay, do this. Oh, okay, it's not working. Okay, maybe we try. doing it the other way around.
Okay, interesting. So it is branding at Money with Yamfumu right on 93.7 Money FM. And I'm in conversation with Danny Muliansalu. He is a branding coach, a branding expert at Yamfumu. So if you want all those branding, of course, strategies, branding planning, and of course, all the ideas go about your brands, then definitely you can be reliant on Danny and you'll be able to do that great job by the end of the day. This is 93.7 Money FM, and you are listening to Branding at Money with Young Fumo. So you can stream live as well, right on the Money FM Facebook page. It is Money FM Zambia. Do like the page, be part of the conversations. If you can drop in your questions, and of course, you can follow the proceedings as we have these conversations right on 93.7. Alternatively, you can obviously switch on the website as well. It is www.moneyfmzambia.com, and you'll be able to listen to 93.7 or on 93.7 stereo right on of course radio, and as well on Facebook. You can follow it live on of course the Money FM Facebook page. Discussing around brandings and partnerships with Danny. He is obviously a branding coach. Now, in modern times, obviously, still to relate to the value and, of course, the benefits by the end of the day. What are some of the benefits? What could be more advantageous when we talk about brand partnerships themselves, Danny?
Okay, the benefits of brand partnership. Okay, I'll start with one. So there's a concept in branding where yeah, it's product branding, right? So
Yeah.
imagine um I have this brand, a beverage, right? A soft drink.
Mhm.
Then it's not doing well in the market. Yeah, I've tried all the marketing strategies and everything. It's not just doing well. So I choose a busy fast food restaurant. Believe me, that drink, if it's going to be displayed like it's going to be more visible than the other brands, people will be buying that. And
Mhm.
for the fact that I've partnered with those guys, they have to advertise the drink. I will benefit. You see, they will benefit because uh, if my drink is nice, and people love it, people will be going to buy there, and people will know it's there. So the other thing is, uh, it also increases brand awareness. If people didn't know about my brand, they will know it because I'm partnering with another brand which is known to people, right? Then it gives access to new customer base. I said this in my first example. You know, so it don't be about who knows you; it's about who knows you and your brand partner, right? So you have a larger customer base. The other one is it's also cost saving on marketing because you come together. Even the marketing budget you have to divide between yourselves. Okay, we are going to cover this much, and the other brand is going to cover this much. So it's also cost saving. So the partnerships can also provide opportunities for innovation and creativity. So allowing the companies to create unique products or services that stand out in the market.
Okay,
Yes. So
interesting. And
you remember when you partner, it's not just about who you know or who knows your brand. Now it's about two different brands with two different audiences. So it's also your chance to hit both of these audiences and make them your customers. You have to benefit from both sides.
okay, does that obviously have a prime elements? At what stage can someone start obviously thinking about partnerships? Is it at their start of a business, or is it at the start of when they start obviously selling out their brand out there? At what stage can someone obviously start thinking about brand partnerships themselves?
Well, if if your business plan is that interesting and you have planned everything properly and people would love what you're doing at first sight, you can start at just starting the business. We're just starting. You just maybe get a few of influential brands that you think you can partner with and tell them, I'm starting this and I need your support and we need to partner on this. You know, we have to do this and this. Then again, it's not just limited to that. You can also partner with brands even if you have been in the industry for a long time. As long as you have seen to say, okay, we can't do this alone. We need something unique. You need to partner with other brands so that we can at least push our brand awareness a little bit forward again. So it's not limited to when you're starting or when you have been in the business for a long time.
Okay, interesting. I know time is not the best ally, and of course, could be the conversations that we are having because they're getting more interesting and interesting. But you can always make some time to always get everything right on 93.7, especially around brand in at money with Yamfumu, as we get to have the conversations with Danny. He is, of course, a branding coach, a branding expert in this area, and he will be able to give you all the advice that you want, especially where branding is concerned. So discussing around partnerships, brand partnerships themselves, so as you're getting ready to be a part of the business. What now, Danny? As we are closing our conversation right on brand in at money, what would be your concluding remarks, especially around the conversation that we have had, branding and partnerships?
Okay, the last thing I would like to say is you need to know how to choose brand partners. You don't just choose anyone. So companies choose brand partners based on several factors, including their target audience. Know who you're targeting, uh, depending on brand values and business goals. You can't go to partner with someone who you have parallel business goals. Then that partnership won't work. So the partners should complement each other and share a common vision to create a successful partnership. So companies may also consider the reputation and credibility of the potential partner, as well as their ability to bring unique value to the partnership. We have to be careful on that because you might end up choosing a brand partner who is, not in line with what you're trying to achieve, and they're not ready to support uh, whatever goals you have.
Okay, interesting. Danny, many thanks for making time, obviously, to be part of the conversation right on branding at money with Yamfumu. We shouldn't forget Yamfumu is Yamfumu. So, many thanks for making time and being part of the conversation. Okay,
Thank you,
so
thank
that's
you,
Danny.
thank you.
Yes, indeed. That's Danny. And of course, this is where we get to end in terms of the conversation, especially where branding at money with Young Fumu right on 93.7 Money FM. To keep it locked to money, to not touch that there. Okay, Danny.
Hi, I'm Moses Mpundo.